Ever since the release of the Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker teaser trailer just over 1 month ago over at Star Wars Celebration in Chicago, a lot of people were very eager and excited to see more footage related to this movie by director J.J. Abrams. This is Mike Zero. If you guys are new to the channel, do make sure to subscribe to see future Star Wars content. So what's really exciting about Episode 9 is that we do know that this movie really is going to deliver when it comes to all the different connections and all of the different callbacks to the originals and the prequels. That's really going to make this film feel very nostalgic and special, and I'm just crossing my fingers that J.J. Abrams is going to be able to knock it out of the park. Now, these past couple of weeks or so, we've been learning a whole lot more about this film, and when it all comes down to the upcoming trailer for Episode 9 that Disney and Lucasfilm are aiming to release on July 19th over at San Diego Comic-Con, this is where things begin to get very exciting. Now, specifically, shot descriptions consisting of Rey with an ignited lightsaber riding on top of a speeder, where it said that she is being chased by Kylo Ren on his speeder, firing his blasters at her. It's described to be a side view of both Rey and Kylo Ren chasing each other as if the camera is attached to Rey's speeder and aiming back at Kylo. It's described to be a very unique shot in the film, similar to the point of view shots in The Force Awakens of the X-Wings. The next describes a sequence in which Kylo Ren and his Knights of Ren are marching and walking through a dark tunnel, where one of the Knights is described to hold a lantern of some kind. It's said that Kylo and the Knights are traveling through catacombs beneath the surface of some world or base, and is described to be a very dark sequence. Kylo is wearing his helmet during the shot. Another goes over Rey inside the cockpit of a starfighter during a major space battle, where it said that she is wearing a new type of helmet and firing missiles at a large First Order destroyer that exceeds the size of the Finalizer. Lastly, a description of Rey walking slowly toward Finn and Poe, where she appears to be smiling and shedding tears of joy for some reason, where they eventually hug on a desert planet, where the hug quickly ends by them looking quickly to the right and looking up to the sky. So I want to go over a couple of parts about this, especially the last one here. Now, the last one, I believe, is definitely, connected to what J.J. Abrams shared on Twitter, right, on social media, well before the release of the teaser trailer. The only thing official that we got related to Episode 9 was that photograph of Rey, Finn, and Poe hugging each other on whatever planet that really was. And this, without a doubt, is most definitely connected to that photograph. However, this one is actually described to continue to the point where the hug breaks up and they actually look up into the sky, either in fear or out of curiosity. Now, we're not quite sure exactly what's going on here. Is this an enemy of some kind entering the atmosphere of the desert world? Since we do know that Kylo Ren has multiple scenes on that desert world. In fact, I don't know if you guys saw some of the images that were shown at Celebration, but you do see Kylo Ren on the desert planet actually looking at Rey or somebody. So with that being said, I believe that what they're looking at and what they're actually, just staring at in the sky is Kylo Ren's new shuttle coming into fruition here for Episode 9 onto this world. So the other piece that I would like to go over is the one that describes Kylo Ren and his Knights of Ren traveling through a dark tunnel system, where one of the Knights of Ren, assumed, to be the lead Knight of Ren, holding a lantern of some kind in order to see where they're going throughout this tunnel. So these tunnels are actually described as catacombs underneath the surface of an unknown world and or base. Now, you guys may remember what we went over a couple of days ago, the fight between both Kylo Ren and Rey, how they were fighting through catacombs. I believe that since that was based underneath the surface of the First Order headquarters, that this is the moment in which Kylo and the Knights of Ren discover the abandoned First Order headquarters, as we have been going over for quite a long time now. Side of the cockpit, like a point of view shot, J.J. Abrams introduced that idea into The Force Awakens. I can't recall if they actually brought that back to The Last Jedi. I don't think they did. But now J.J. Abrams is bringing back those unique camera angles and those unique ways of filming a scene back into Episode 9, which honestly I'm very happy about. And the last piece that I really want to tap into is, of course, the moment in which it describes, of course, the whole entire sequence involving Rey inside of this new type of starfighter that most likely is going to be her E-Wing-like starfighter, firing at this large finalizer that is said to exceed the size of the regular First Order finalizers. So what I like to say about this is that Episode 9, we do know that this movie is going to be bigger and I guess you could say more action-packed than ever before. And obviously obviously, what comes along with that? Bigger ships and more super weapons. And I think that that's exactly what JJ was trying to do. I mean, we could already see a great example of the parallels in JJ's teaser trailers, right? I mean, if you look at one of the teasers of The Force Awakens, you see a large down Star Destroyer in the background. And then in the new teaser trailer for The Rise of Skywalker, you know, if you compare this one with The Force Awakens, now you see a large Death Star 2 wreckage in the background. So you can see the parallels already just within the teaser themselves, and let's not forget the heavy breathing, you know, in the beginning of every single teaser trailer. So, the other piece that I would like to go over, though, guys, is that this trailer really seems like it's going to deliver. It's going to be a mixture of a BTS reel and a regular trailer, which is something that we have never seen before on the big screen, and I cannot wait to see exactly how that's going to be utilized. Anyways, guys, drop a comment below. Let me know what you think about all of this in the comments, and if you guys did enjoy the content for today, do make sure to drop a thumbs up on this video to support the channel. I thank you all so very much for the kind support, and I'll catch you guys next time.